still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the San Francisco 49ers.
It's a big game, guys. This is a big one. Oh, man, we don't get the ball first. God damn it, you fuckers.
They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
What I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be let out.
I mean, they got to beat the 49ers because this fucking guy running, he popping his ass. Cheating motherfucker.
Bitch, let me tell you something, man. I'm glad, because let me tell you, that my motherfucking controller's fucked up. I had motherfucking 2 fucking 3rd and 30s and all that other stupid shit, so fuck you. That game shit, look here, man. We was right there in our own fuck. Hey, look, we was in our own thing. 3rd and fucking 1. That motherfucker ran backwards, fucking. I'm like, he won't stop. I had to call 2 timeouts because this shit got stuck down towards the end.
Hey, man, win. Go back control. Walmart was open.
Hey, man, look, bitch. It ain't open that motherfucker.
Hey, I hear you cry with the Chiefs game.
No, it worked. But see, it's a turquoise color. I read something that turquoise means that it's not connected. So something's wrong with it because this is not even a part of the color scheme. It's turquoise now. If it goes from turquoise to fucking to the regular blue, it just, I don't know what the fuck's going on with it.
Usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between.
I had to stop my baseball game because I was swinging later pitches.
Picked off! Oh, we gotta catch that! Come on, guys! Good defense.
Trying to run for the first down with Hunt.
Oh, come on, man. Nobody got over in the corner. What was that?
Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the other is?
And last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
2 big runs here to start this game. How about the offensive line? They came out firing. Great leverage.
This guy getting too many yards, guys.
Now this unit on the move already. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 37.
I could beat the 49ers. If you can beat them, my show can beat them. All right, bro.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball.
That was just it, Frank. That was it, Frank.
But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
I remember Joe Montana, Sports Talk Football. Remember, you had to play your game, man. I call you. I say, man, look, I just want to listen to the motherfucker. We ain't never heard. We never heard a motherfucker call a game like, oh shit, this motherfucker's calling Sports Talk. That was the first game that motherfucker did commentators, man.
Who was that?
Joe Montana, Sports Talk Football.
No.
Victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can pull all 32 coaches, and I guarantee
you've been around a long time, man, when it comes to video games.
Oh, come on, man. This guy gonna get out of a tackle and hop another fight. He's cheating, motherfucker. Fuck you, bitch.
Can't do that, make your mouth so.
No, it won't.
Zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
You guys run a 3 tight end set like I always run.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
That's a big hit right there, bitch. Take that, bitch. That'll cool your ass off.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside goal. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? You might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Wait, the field gonna drag. After I hit him with a hit stick, he drug me another 3 yards. Almost got a first down. Man, this is some cheating fucking bullshit. Shut up, ho.
Stop whining, bitch. Take the ass whooping like a man.
And man, I know you ain't talking, man. I can go get all your tapes and play them.
Everybody knows I'm a whiner.
There's a new word. There gotta be a new word for that, boy. I just blocked this field goal, guys.
Oh, come on. Swing it, that was ball 4.
Hey, man, KC 4-1. The Houston, Texas 4-1. Somebody got to win. Come on, KC.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. And what a luxury it is.
Man, I wish we could watch the highlights of the other games, man. You know that? I wish we could watch the highlights of the other games.
They used to do that on motherfucking 2K, dog. They will break into a game and show you some shit. I don't know why they'll do shit like that. It seems to me that should be the next level. Why you creating all this stupid shit? Once you create that, where it says, "Oh, we got a sports update," they go and show it. I mean, it's just they can take it so many different places.
He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he
Why don't you write me and tell him, man?
Well, man, I shouldn't have to tell him. That's just stupid. But it's like this baseball game, for example. The other day, I just looked through the crowd. You know how they usually have the same motherfucker in there about 25,000 times? I didn't see 2 people that looked alike. That's how much detail they paid attention to this game. Everybody was fucking different. And then the next day, because you play those 3-game series, there was a motherfucker on that motherfucker just like me sitting behind home plate. He was there for 2 days in a row. Wearing different clothes. Same seat. That's how much detail they painted this shit, man. I mean, are you fucking serious?
Speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And this bitch here has got a lot of detail to it. Now, this one don't give you highlights. It'll show you, it'll give you the ticker that's live. And here's the other part. The scoreboards are fucking live. So you can be playing your game in your home park, and you can look up and see the scores. All the scoreboards work.
Read his keys, made the play.
All the fucking scoreboards work. I could have bought fucking 23 for fucking $10. I said, nah. No, I like this motherfucker that I have. I ain't doing that shit.
Oh, here they go, man. That's some bullshit. Here we go. Lawrence, man, what are you doing?
Sounds like an interception to me.
That guy wouldn't even know what near the ball. And then all of a sudden he just jumped. This guy jumped. I mean, this is impossible. This guy jumped 5 yards, not in the air. He jumped 5 yards, floating like Superman. Wow.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception.
Every time you're right back, I ain't gonna leave me.
Fuck you. You got to come back, bitch.
Well, that's true.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And they're using him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and get a good yardage himself.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Fields. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Points 1, 2, and 3.
How we not get that ball back?
Quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through, and that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he will call the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Come on, guys, what are y'all doing?
The new season. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From midfield now, Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. That's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 6-0.
Akers, what are you doing?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Akers. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now. Prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. He picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 14. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaking.
Good job.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The offense on third down tonight? They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient at picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run here with Akers. And he will get this into the end zone for a
good job, guys.
Touchdown. Cam Akers with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Out of the gun, they run him with Hunt. Oh, nice move. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. Fields going to hold on to it, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Justin Fields with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers are once again back in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put it into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Trots back out, ready for this next drive, and there's the running back Cam Akers. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Lawrence. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
That's some fucking bullshit. What's up, man?
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defense.
Yeah, we need you too, man.
They certainly were.
Fuck that dude, when that fucking linebacker wasn't even there, it just fucking popped up. That's some cheaty shit.
Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees, because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Yeah, it is, man.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option.
Oh, I don't know. Trying to get down playing football or something.
There on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
No, I go to work. I go to work tomorrow. The next day I go to work Tuesday.
Defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
No, he went somewhere real quick.
He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
All right.
Here's Fields. That's going to be caught by
Good tackle, guys.
He stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. Called a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. That's just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Sly able to put this one through. And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make the play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 54 yards rushing for him with the ball game now on 14 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw them downfield.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Fields. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Fields throwing again. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Jags grab it. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Good job.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to come to the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes on.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now Lawrence. Able to complete this to Chenault. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Fullback Allah.
Take him home. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jags get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. Well, he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Titans with the lead in the second quarter of play. Carson Wentz has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. Russell Wilson has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Aaron Rodgers, a touchdown pass there. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentator, Randy Cotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
We always talk about the guy who paid off
Good
the play,
catch.
don't we? Guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard.
Good job, guys. Let's go.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss running left, Akers.
Come on, that's not smart. That's stupid.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Why you run that dumb play?
A full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Lawrence to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And down.
Good first down.
15 he goes. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Take my 4th and 2. God damn it, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. to swallow up the ball carrier.
Take my 4th and 4.
They'll run for it with Akers and try to push his.
Come on, man, they cheating.
I think he's going to be short, and he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And
come on, guys.
Turnover on downs. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And they'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Fields now to throw. And he will not be able
It should have picked off.
contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Well, the offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Akers. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. That run successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. That's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run with Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yes, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is up to 5. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Well, he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. To throw is Fields. He's got Ayuk once again. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 7. try going up the middle. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is third and 9. Now it's Fields. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it fourth down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
They run for it with Hunt. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks.
Good job, guys.
The Jags take over in terrific field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Down inside the 40.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
First and 10, it's Etienne. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there on that play. I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the counter, this is Robinson. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence of playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On third down, Robinson. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only...
Take my 4th and 1. 4th and 4.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their
Good first down.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
That's huge right there. We get that 4th and 4 and then get the touchdown.
Win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Point after try forthcoming. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Fields. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
That was stupid.
This one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And some room to maneuver.
Good job, guys.
Left side. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one. And it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. Fields. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour hammer position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's doing.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. On the toss, here's Robinson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Robinson toss play left side. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Robinson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the flag for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Jags, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
How you doing? Yeah, just finished beating JJ.
Let me say bye to him and fire back. He's on the game chat. So who was doing fireworks?
Neighbor and my brother.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, let me finish real quick. I'll call you back. Stay by the phone. Later.